birds are back.
And I think we're live.
The
Okay.
birds are back.
Hey.
The birds are back.
Hey.
I'm assuming that's a song I'm not familiar with.
High School Musical.
Oh. It's been a long time since I've watched High School Musical, if you
Disclaimer,
can't tell.
I've never seen High School Musical.
Oh, you have good taste in songs, though.
I try.
Yeah, I'm not terribly invested in the story, but I really like the music.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Okay. So, where we left off last time.
After a brief High School Musical rant.
That was bonkers.
We discovered a lot of important information that's going to be helpful, that's going to be useful in this route.
Where did we end off last time?
So last time, I believe we ended off with,
Yuya and Shu.
well, sort of. We learned a lot about them, or we became more suspicious of them at least. But where we left off is we found out a lot of information about how there's apparently some off-limits buildings in the school that we were not aware of. We went and checked those out. We ran into Angel, and basically we know now that he was the blood-stained bird that Oko-san saw.
Great.
And we don't know exactly what his kind of deal is yet and how he's connected to everything, but we do know that now Shu and Yuya lied about where they were when it came to the day that Hyoko died.
Why?
And
Why?
why? But then there's also the fact that we know now that just to recap a little bit from the episode before the last one, we know that since Hyoko died, we are now in a dome that if any birds try to leave, they will get shot down.
We're gonna die.
And yeah, and it's all
That is
because
basically your catchphrase in this LP.
Can you look at me and tell me I'm wrong?
Yes, because are we dead?
One student got shot.
Yeah, but not us.
Yeah, almost.
We died
We
in
were-
one route.
We were a feather
Technically
away.
two if you count the bad ending.
A feather away from getting shot.
Oh my god.
We were about to go up that hatch.
Well,
Can
we were, but we didn't. I'm starting to sound like Maria,
Sapphira.
but you didn't die.
I mean, near-death experiences though are
Head
pretty
rush.
traumatizing. So I mean, I would have every inkling to think that, oh, I'm not gonna make it out of this alive
I
if I
can't
were one of
sleep.
those students. But
Every time I see a bird outside in real life, I think of this game.
I actually have a mourning dove nest in my garage right now, so
ew,
Nageki is building a nest in my garage.
that's scary. Anyway,
At least it's not a partridge.
I don't know which is worse actually, because the thing is that if you're really afraid of the supernatural, then maybe
Cease to
Nageki might be.
just somehow, some way, just
Cease.
disappear completely.
There, go ahead.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
No, stop!
Anyway,
I'm not over that.
What?
I'll explain that one later.
What even was that a reference to?
But
Whatever it is, it's really gotten Bobby down
I
strong.
had a feeling it would. Well, she recovers, basically. So now we also know that Hyoko was a representative of the human race. And basically, since she was killed, that means the human race now blames St. Pigeonations for what happened, and humans are looking for revenge. And so now we have not only the mystery of Hyoko's death, we also have the Scarecrow running around, destroying stuff.
Destroying stuff.
Yeah. Anjo, we have no idea how he's connected to this stuff, but I'm guessing we'll get answers soon. And of course, Shu and Yuya and wherever the heck they actually were when Hyoko died. So,
That's a lot.
yeah, it is
That's
a lot.
It was a long route.
Mm-hmm.
Feels so good to be able to just load this and not have to go all the way through again. Ah!
Alright, let's do this. Oh, we also figured out that One is
Oh, there we go.
We also figured out that One.
Oh yeah, One's part of the Dove Party.
Yeah.
His real name is Leone JB.
One is better. Anyway. Anjo saw Hyoko going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened to them? They must both be lying. Search the infirmary.
No.
Oh.
No.
Ryota.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah.
No.
The more stealthily we do it, the better, right?
You know what? We're gonna die. What? Might as well. Whatever.
So we're just giving up now.
What other choice do I have?
Oh my gosh.
We're this far along.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
You sound so happy.
Yeah, what's the next lyric of that? They say it starts with an earthquake, birds, snakes, and airplanes. Well, Benny Bruce is not afraid. Sorry. Okay.
Bobby is afraid.
If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure.
Well, he's not exactly the biggest fan of us snooping around his personal possessions, so I'm willing to bet he would.
Doesn't he realize he's gonna get shot too?
I mean, Iwamine is just... I get the feeling that deep down inside, he may have aligned himself with the side, but deep down inside, he don't give a fuck about nothing.
That sounds like Shu.
I legit think that he just does not care. He's just here to manipulate people and laugh at them behind their back.
Yeah, he gives no fucks.
No fucks given.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakuya. That's you.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I am the FBI guy. Disclaimer, please don't come after me.
And this time you actually would be correct in saying that he's the FBI guy, technically.
I got it right at some point.
Inside joke, don't ask.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key.
This guy is massive.
It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and it is as bright and massive as its owner.
So it's a keyblade.
The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it.
Should be useful against that scarecrow.
You will have more use for those than I, Clara. Hold on to them. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone.
Ah, fuck me.
Maybe I should write some notes before I go to the infirmary. You got the stun gun. Whoa.
And hello, Angel.
Oh no.
The hour of judgment has come.
Don't do this to me.
You cannot see the Dark Tree's power
Don't
here.
put this music, rock candy.
Return to the void, Wallenstein.
Is it a me, right?
would know to get in here.
Post piracy.
I have returned from 2 decades of defeat. As long as you live, Calamish to a sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. Okay, fine. When he says things in such confusion, I must find myself believing him.
Don't say that.
He says it. Yes, come on, Henry, let's go back to the gym,
Oh, you
okay?
can't really hear us.
Oh shoot! That's way too loud.
Whoopsies.
I thought if I turned it down halfway that wouldn't do anything. Like, that would be good enough, but... Holy heck, that is way too loud. Okay,
Oops.
okay. Well, I mean, if people wanted to know what was going on, they can watch the screen, but
Well, at
anyways...
least
that's
with
good.
reading the information, then you know what's going on, so you didn't really miss anything.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was.
Usually turning down the software volume halfway is usually the perfect balance, but I guess not with this one. Maybe it was
Sorry.
the update I got.
I like to investigate.
Good thing
No,
Bobby checked
that's a good
that.
thing, yeah.
No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! Too late.
Good. Good riddance.
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth.
Yeah, wow.
I couldn't help myself. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy.
Oh boy.
Though I seem to be less effective than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I've yet to find use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time.
What?
Why did you do that?
Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Wait, so can someone break this down to me in simple words?
Okay, so apparently Dr. Iwamine literally recruited Angel into the school for some reason, but whatever his plan was backfired because he has no use for him. But that's weird.
Why does Angela act like that?
I don't know. I mean, he tried to diagnose him just now, but I mean, I don't believe a thing that this guy says.
Basically, he was saying that Angel his mind is basically wrapped in a fantasy world, so he basically believes that everything around him is his own fantasy.
Them demons.
Hence why he refers to Shu as a dark sorcerer.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He's investigating another area at the moment.
This is you.
Oh, sorry. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanakia here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very worried to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose.
Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you.
I don't think commanding him is going to work.
Yeah.
I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough.
The doctor is obviously a lot more of a threat, so...
Yeah.
Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something.
My opinion. I fear I will not be of much use to you there.
Because your opinion sucks and you should feel bad about it. Anyway.
Yeah. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything.
Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity.
I I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on preconceptions is
Baliverne, I think is how it's pronounced.
Baliverne, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are now.
You are now
You are renowned as one of the most
intelligent.
Wow, I butchered intelligence on that one. Intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such grisly crime as this.
It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the Bell family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory.
So that's so, I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the effects of the drugs that I develop.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of all LaBelle family will never forget.
How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect.
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Cora holds his, almost like the very foundation of your existence.
Okay, why don't you just call him out like that?
I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
But I'm gonna beat him up.
Locked.
Man.
Okay, hold on. Before we go on. So I know since Shu literally just said to Sakuya, you're just as biased as anybody else, and I'm gonna enjoy it when your biases come crumbling down around you. Like, it's, he's taking a lot of risks here. So, something tells me that he wouldn't be saying all of these things to Sakuya about his mindset and how biased he can be if he didn't have some sort of guaranteed safety. Because the thing is that yes, Shu doesn't really care about anything, but at the same time, I don't get the feeling that he would want to make Sakuya expect more suspicion of him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that the fact that he's saying these very call-out things to Sakuya makes me think that he has some sort of backup plan to get out of this alive, no matter if the Hawk Party knows about it or not.
He's protected.
The thing is, I feel like he has some sort of protection plan around himself that is allowing him to be so free with his words. And
That's why he's not freaking out too.
yeah.
But then what about Yuya?
Yuya might be a different case because Yuya would definitely be working against Shu, but the thing is that he doesn't have that same guarantee of protection, so I feel like that's why Yuya is being more careful than the doctor. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see. Maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! What shall we find?
Into the infirmary during a lockdown, and somehow it looks even creepier.
The room has always been a little creepy.
Oh no.
But it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hiyoko was here. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot every time I get sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk?
Yes.
It it would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing.
I like how he just calls it a thing and not the key.
Inside our medical records,
Oh no.
he's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I've never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Hiyoko, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya.
Wait, who's Nageki?
Nageki was the one in the library.
Oh, yeah, Nageki. Okay. Sorry.
What?
We're gonna die.
I'm not surprised to see a file of me in here, but Yoko and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folders says St. Pagination's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this form from did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers. I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. And it looks like some sort of memo or... Oh! We got hit from behind. We got jumped!
Oh,
Ah!
shoot.
Suddenly, blinding pain in the back of my head.
No, it's Sakuya.
I can't move. I fall unconscious. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out without even the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Darn
Someone
it!
followed us.
Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. I probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier that there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Hiyoko's student ID. There's blood on the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. That's what I was mentioning before.
Mm-hmm.
Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding out the one who did this to Hiyoko. I need to talk with Sakuya.
I feel like Shu is the obvious choice, so it wouldn't be him.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna move that.
Oh, the cursor is in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure it's not like in the way of something I'll accidentally click. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Oh, it's not going to let me click because up here by the...
Oh, okay,
thing.
just somewhere above it. Or at the bottom is good too.
Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakuya,
You again?
can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well.
Mr. Shirogane,
Yes, Doctor.
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician.
Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person.
Sure. Not a healthy person?
The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know.
He is? I never knew.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the pharmacy medical records.
It is. I see. Thanks. I'll remember that. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning... Fuji?
Yep.
Fujishiro. I can't do that with an accent.
You did it, but you did.
Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center.
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too. Why you, me, and Hiyoko all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Yeah. I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad. Because it is inconvenient to theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes me think it's more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Blasted mongrel. No one could ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Salutations.
Oh, I know, but the thing is that I don't want him to come. I don't want him to be in this scene because I'm worried. Okay. Okay. I got this. I totally got this. Salutations.
Feel like he killed Yoko.
Were you gossiping about me?
Yes.
You. What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind.
Oh, Yuya.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you.
This music feels so out of place right now.
I was gonna say, it's a little too jazzy for this.
At least we're not gonna die right now, you know?
Oh yeah. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal or glass, dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe.
Bruh.
Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Me.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her?
So you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary.
You are duty bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Well, I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge that. No.
Scarecrow?
Nope. No.
Yep.
He. Oh.
Run, you two. Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Is this the time for jokes? Run, go. Wild.
Yoda seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it looks like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel.
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay?
You plan to act as a decoy. Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now?
Our ally.
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed. And just like his character, I'm also annoyed.
Isn't Yuya with you? You never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. One direction.
One direction.
Direction.
We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally. Indeed.
You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said. I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. So I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother.
Is Yuya the golden child?
I would actually say Sakuya probably is the golden child because of the fact that his father clearly indoctrinated him with the superiority that he feels now, but I don't know.
Okay.
I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he. We should write down the notes and then talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Saku. Huh? Sakuya?
Your friend already left, young one.
Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone.
No. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh boy.
I think this would be you.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting.
Accent or not?
Then
Yeah,
you
this is
probably,
Sakuya.
yeah.
Accent. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so is his life of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I'm no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?
Oh, hello again, Shirogane.
Where's the doctor?
He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there.
Thank you.
They're going right after him. Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright.
Then go after him!
Kazuaki, you're just way too blasé about this whole situation. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while?
I know I'm gonna die. You are wrong. Are you not, sir?
Whatever could you mean?
I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Oh, music. Which of you decided to kill Tosaka?
That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Osaka. This is the truth.
Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either, which raises the question, who did?
Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be.
I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself.
Two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her?
Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
What did he just say? Doctor,
Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me.
You.
Filthy,
Oh.
low-born mongrel.
Are you his
What?
dad?
What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka.
You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane.
That's me, Ryota.
Wait! Cease.
See, it's what?
You exist.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Here's Gertrude.
Hello.
Pretty.
A glint of white steel. Oh wait, is that me?
Yes.
His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air.
Oh,
Arc.
no.
I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think.
Oh my gosh.
Sakazaki.
Stop that, Issa. I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya looks at this. Oh boy, keep going.
Blood is spreading across the floor. I'm unhurt. Yuya. Is Yuya hurt?
Yeah, look at his wing over here. You can't really see it behind the text box. There's blood on him.
Your wing.
Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara too, so that was Yuya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Oh, such flattery. What do you do? Oh, that's you.
Sorry. What's you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this?
I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you?
I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
He is magic, right?
Hmm?
He is magic, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
I mean, so Yuya tried to steal the records from the infirmary. I'm guessing that was in some way to protect Ryota from what he's about to find out. But
Or to protect Sakuya from what was hidden in the records.
Right. Wait, so who got hurt now? Yuya did, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
By him.
By
With no magic?
this guy. With the
he had a
cleaver.
fever.
That was the glint.
Cleaver?
That was the glint of white steel in his wing.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm slow.
No, don't move, Sakuya. Sakuya?
Oh, Mr. Kawara, we were just discussing you. This is you now.
Oh boy. Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor, so it was you all along.
Was it? I wonder about that. Cool.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something.
Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, doctor. We jumped out a window, didn't we?
Nobody jumped anywhere. The Scarecrow's here.
Oh, great.
Oh, just what we need. More trouble.
You.
The Scarecrow.
There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time.
Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Yoko. I will never forgive you.
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Yoda. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this.
Don't speak. You're still bleeding.
Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages over here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance.
It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before?
We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth.
Then there was someone else.
Yes. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Hyoko? Who was it? I'm sorry. I can't tell you
What?
that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you.
So restated information that we already know.
Well,
Oh.
the doctor and I were the ones who cut her up.
Ah.
So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided this morning would give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too. For most humans. Why would... It looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different.
I thought you said you'd be fine.
Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and he'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. This is you.
Me?
Rock candy.
Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. My new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. Dang.
So they were switched, Sakuya and who?
Well, it was just Sakuya and the new father's egg. So basically, Yuya got a new father. The new father did not like him, and the thing was that the new father had an egg with the mother, but Yuya switched out his actual brother's egg with the new egg. So that means that his actual brother will be raised by the family, not yeah.
So what we're finding out here is that Sakuya isn't actually his half brother. He's Yuya's real brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
I love this music, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half brothers. You were my real brother.
Impossible. I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose.
I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury.
You wonder what authority?
None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I was worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So,
Who? To deny me my lineage now.
I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you a long time ago. I was never as sure as myself as you.
If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I?
I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya. And think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is after all.
No. Wait, Sakazaki. Stay with me. There is still so much for you to tell me.
It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg.
Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you.
I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin.
Now we know who killed the headmaster.
You mean that scalpel had...
Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
Yuya! Yuya!
Well, that was very intense.
More routes that you would not expect a game like this to take.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. Do we want to try to do a little bit more, or do you think we're done for now?
whatever you guys want.
I think we have time for a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Speed run.
Speedrunning in this game is just pressing the skip button and letting it go, pretty much.
Yeah. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance room office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement?
Certainly not one that appears on official plans, but maybe.
Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete.
It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there any way you might have missed something?
Missed something. Or forgotten something. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronological and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again.
You've thought of something.
Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya. You haven't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone.
Oh man.
Oh.
I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you?
Nageki! There you are!
What is it?
I found out a lot about the school. and about you.
I see. I suppose you know who I am then?
Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets of the school. You aren't really here anymore, are you?
That might be so.
Or am I not? I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago.
Gertrude.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay,
Hello?
baby.
Hello.
Here, baby. Let me get you a biscuit. Ugh.
We'll be taking a brief intermission.
Intermission.
Gertie.
Ugh.
Ready? Here you go.
You get your biscuit. You get your biscuit.
Good girl. Got the biscuit. Ooh. I saw in the school records, it says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center.
I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave.
You stopped your, in other words.
At the very least, I took my life to my own will. Almost sure of that.
So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, he's right. The encyclopedia.
The encyclopedia.
We used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with this one here?
Why would...
That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same... Oh wait, sorry, that's you.
Oh, sorry. The medical center has the same encyclopedias.
Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9.
One's flipped. How disorderly.
Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from me here.
Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Quara, try reading this copy of
Volume typos.
Volume 9.
Logan's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks just like the other book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of flies. Oh, files. Blech.
I mean, I
Some
can't believe it being full of flies considering it was stuck down the medical center for 5 years.
Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been,
What does it say? That one.
let's see. Operation Atofu. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans. And it has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Mugeki is lethal to humans and has been named the Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonations Medical Center.
Shared virus. Humans I met would always get very sick.
Are you remembering something?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I hate to end this off so abruptly because we're about to discover something incredibly important, but it is getting late and we spent a lot longer on the previous class than I thought we would, so I'm gonna have to stop here.
Oh boy. Wow.
And I don't know if I can save for a while if I don't save now, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better to be safe than sorry, but dang!
Cliffhanger.
Oh wow. Okay then. So, biological weapons. Wow.
Now this is starting to remind me of the Fear series, if anyone actually knows what I'm talking about.
So they're using his DNA against humans.
Basically,
Whoever it was.
whoever killed him. Because I'm getting the feeling that he didn't actually take his own life. Oh boy. Well, we'll have to see you guys in the next one, but the story is really actually coming together now. I was worried about the first couple of classes and how vague they were being, but now it's really actually starting to tie itself all together.
Yeah, the story, especially in the first few arcs, does move along pretty slowly, but it picks up and speeds up pretty quickly.
We're gonna die.
Oh boy. Well, you died. Oof.
My brother. My bro.
Ugh. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one, but dang. Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye. This is gonna haunt my nightmares.